after my dad passed away, right after, in fact, when my sisters came and we were planning the funeral, and right after the funeral, we were having to gather a lot of information about their will and insurance and things like that. Mom got very frustrated and couldn't give us a lot of information. We had to really hunt for it ourselves. My first thought and feeling was sadness and fear, because it's in our family, and I know what that disease does to a person, and it made me more sad than fearful, because now I got to watch my mother fade away like I watched my grandfather fade away. She wanted to move to Amarillo when she first was having some memory problems, and when she couldn't drive anymore, she wanted to move here. We decided for her to live here, since I work, the best place for her to live would be next door to me. So she bought the house next door to me. So my routine with her basically is I come home in late afternoons, early evenings. She comes over for dinner, or I take her dinner. I make sure she takes her prescription medication. Right now, what I'm most concerned about is I feel like we're approaching that moderate stage of Alzheimer's, and that's where she kind of gets agitated when you try to help her do things, because she's still aware of that she has the memory problems. And it's hard to be patient sometimes when I'm trying to help her do something and she gets mad at me. And being a kindergarten teacher has really helped me to be able to handle those outbursts and stuff, because I have to do that daily. The only fear, and it's not really a fear, it's more of a concern, is what if I get it and you have to take care of me, my children? I don't want that. My hope is that there will be a cure for it. My thoughts are, okay, we're going to approach the time where my mother is going to need full-time care. And fortunately, she has enough money to have someone come to her home and take care of her. But eventually it'll have to be a nursing home. And we had a mailman who was telling me that his mother had Alzheimer's, and he phrased it perfectly. Right now I'm in the long goodbye with my mother. So that does make me sad, but it also makes me happy that she's right next door, because I get to see her every day. And so those are my thoughts and feelings about this horrible disease that's taking away my mother.